Well, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, the traditional custodians of the land on which these videos are made, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides in the universal energies. Absolute pleasure to have you along. Entertainment only. Just doing a couple of quick readings this morning. Got other things that I got to get onto. What I want to have a look at is, well, I did the reading the other day on the Ukraine incursion into Russia, and I got, there was a lot of Russian propaganda in regards to that. I wasn't sure quite what was coming through. I felt that Ukraine would stop at the border, but no, they went into Russia. What I'm getting is when I was thinking about that, going, guys, why did I get that so wrong? Ukraine have now come out and said, we're in Russian, well, what was Russian territory, which I'm going to point out was Ukrainian territory in history. That they're now got 1,000 square kilometres of Russian territory in the Kursk region. What I'm really getting is that it actually took the Ukrainians by surprise. There was what I'm feeling and what my guides are telling me is the reason why I didn't pick it up the other day, but also the fact of why it took so long for Ukraine to come out and say anything was they didn't expect to be able to be able to do this advance. It's almost like, right, we're going to put our forces in here to create a diversion from the Donks area to relieve pressure down there. Holy crumbs, what happened? We're through and we keep going and nobody's stopping us, and just really feel like it's taken them by surprise. So apparently they've captured around 30 settlements. Tens of thousands of Russians have fled from their homes. The Smirnov from the Kremlin has come out and said there were 12 killed and 121 injured. I'm feeling that there weren't intentional civilian casualties. I'm just going to put it that way. I know there were casualties in one town where the Russians shot down a missile and it landed near a apartment building and exploded. That wasn't the Ukrainians targeting the apartment building. I'm just putting it that way. I feel that the Ukrainians are being very careful to not hit civilian targets, unlike the Russians who, school, church, you name it, hospital. So I just want to just get an energies reading. The Russian military are now scrabbling to respond to the area, but I just really get the feeling it took not only the Russians by surprise, but it took the Ukrainians by surprise about um, how easy they broke through. It's almost like, yeah, I just feel they got taken by surprise. Okay. Yeah, it was the Two of Swords popped out there. Now they have to make a decision about what to do, what to do next. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the energy of this Ukrainian incursion. Now, of course, the Kremlin is completely outraged, aside from the fact that they tried to invade an entire other country. Dare they, sort of thing? But let's have a look. Show me the energies behind the Ukrainian incursion into the Kursk area. Now, there have been reports of a fire at a nuclear power plant. Apparently, it was burning of rubber tyres to try and give the impression that there was an issue there. Let's have a look at the energy of Ukraine moving into the Kursk area. I keep getting a swear word, what happened? But this is from the Ukrainian point of view. It's like they just didn't expect. Okay, come on down. Let's have a look. The energy. Okay. The Seven of Wands, defending from a power of superiority, um, having right on their side. It also feels like there was some energy that, okay, thank you, bugger the rest of the world. I'm trying to swear word the rest of the world. We're going to take our future into our own hands type situation. Okay. The Homeland Security, so defending from a position of power and protecting their homeland. Okay. We've got the oligarchs are now facing a new truth. So I'm talking about the Russian oligarchs, the energy behind the scenes, but also the money. This could, King of Pentacles, it could also be the purse strings of the EU, the purse strings of the US are now facing this new defiant truth. Okay. It is a crossroads moment, absolutely, about which path they take forward. Do they keep moving it further into Russia, or do they consolidate where they are? They are at this crossroads moment. And we've got I'm going to say the devil energy, which is Kremlin, is facing a new truth. Pardon me. But I'm also feeling it's also divergence point. I explained yesterday about with the devil card about how it is also signifies a divergence point of, do we continue with the same old, tied to the same old energy, or do we break free to something new and follow the unknown? Do we go down the familiar path, or do we follow the unknown? So I'm just feeling it's just, new truth for them. Queen of Swords, absolutely. The sword is drawn, feminine energy and actions having consequences, justice. New energy, I'm just going to say new energy. And aside from the fact that it is sweet justice, it is also actions will have consequences. So the Nine of Cups is the outcome. It's my be careful what you wish for. We've got the High Priestess, a hidden agenda not yet revealed. We've got the government here and something unexpectedly new. Okay, for the Kremlin. I'm just going to say unexpected. So this hidden agenda, what's this hidden agenda card? Oh, and it's a new start, new dawn, new day, shining a light on the snake in the path. The sword of truth has been born. The sword of truth has been drawn. We've got the dove of peace here. We've got the restriction coming to an end with the moon card, and the negotiator, the secrets being revealed, and the negotiator. Russia is finding themselves on the back foot in regards to the truth. Just looking at the base there. Wanting to return to a simpler time, a harsh truth, a negotiation, giving and receiving of help, balancing the scales, bringing this despair to an end. It is time, end, new start, surrender, bringing forth new opportunities, new beginning, potentially a revolution of some sort or an overthrow, and shining the light. So this is really, I did say the other week, this is really, really the beginning of the very end for the Kremlin, for what's happening in Russia at the moment. So show me, from the Kremlin's point of view, how is this going to play out? from the Kremlin's point of view. I just feel that not only for the Russian people, but for the Ukrainian soldiers, they're like, what just happened? It's like a disbelief that, okay, show me, how's this going to play out for the Kremlin? How's this going to play out for those in the Kremlin, the powermongers, the Smirnoffs of the world? How's this going to play out for the Kremlin? Come on down. Five of Pentacles. They're going to find themselves on the outer. Those that are on the inner are going to find themselves on the outer. May also be those on the outer are going to storm the inner. Let's see where it goes. Queen of Cups. Negotiation. I'm just getting negotiation, but I'm also getting trying to hold on to their position. Okay, foundation, loss, despair, heartbreak. I'm asking about those in the Kremlin. They're just facing emotional loss in the past, insecurity, trying to hold on. Crowning this reading, it's judgment time. An awakening, a rising up, a call to arms, immediate future, skilled work going on behind the scenes to bring about a surrender. And facing judgment, facing some form of prosecution perhaps, or this can just be a new truth has been drawn and brought forward. Hopes and fears, bringing forth a new opportunity. And the 2 pages, this is all about something new truth being brought here, an uprising, revolution, potentially, and then negotiations and moving on. New start, cleansing, returning to, I say a simpler time. New start, cleansing, returning to I'm just going to say a new Russia. Something out of left field. The manipulators are really anxious about their positions in government because they know it's the end, it is tower moment, and it is an ending for them. And then we have the Temperance card. I'm really feeling this is actually going to happen quicker than we realise. The people are fleeing. The uprising is coming. It's not going to be, I don't feel it's going to be a bloody revolution or anything like that. It's just going to be an ending. And the writing is on the wall, and those in the Kremlin know it. The armies, I'm just feeling they're going to lay down arms. And it's just an end. It feels like I won't say a bloodless revolution because it won't be quite that simple. But it's like, it's right there. And then negotiations for peace start. And then we've got the transition. It just feels like it's right there. So I would not be surprised if this actually occurs within the next couple of months. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. The energy feels good, but it also feels like it's just a going through the motions rather than all-out conflict or anything along those lines. It feels almost, I won't say a peaceful transition and a peaceful negotiation and ceasefire and all the rest of it, but it just feels incredibly calm. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Fingers crossed. Love to you all. Take care.